Hey everyone, for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the NYXI Blitz Ice Cracking Style Wireless Joypad with 8 colors LED for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch OLED, which I personally do own. But before I move on to unboxing and reviewing this product, I want to thank the kind folks at NYXI Gaming for sending out this joypad for me to review. But I want to make one thing very clear. Although I was sent this product, I am not going to give a biased review. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion, but I have high expectations for this product. Now, before I go over the price and the cool features about this joypad, let's go ahead and unbox this. So we have the Joy-Cons, an instruction manual, the joypad connector, and a charging cable, which is a Type USB-C. Oh my goodness. These feel so nice. Well, they come with little stickers that say quality control passed. Now, the price of these Joy-Cons / joypad is regularly $79.99 USD. But right now, they're on sale for $55.99 USD. However, on NYXIGaming.com, they are having a mid-year sale from June 15th through June 30th. And with this sale, they actually have a really nice deal. If you buy one joypad or Pro controller, depending on your liking. So if you're going to purchase this by itself right now on NYXIGaming.com, you will save yourself 5%. Now, if you buy 2 joypads or a joypad and a Pro controller, you will save yourself 8%. And if you buy 3, you will save yourself 10%. But wait, on top of that, if you do use code BC5 during checkout, you will save yourself an additional 10%. So if you really are considering on getting these, I would highly recommend taking advantage of the sale right now and use my code to save yourself some money. Now, with price out the way, let me give you guys my first impressions. Honestly, I love the feel of this already. They fit very comfortably in my hand. I like how the back button is actually placed in a very convenient area, like my fingers curl right into the button. I love the feel of the joysticks, especially the concave feel. The buttons are, you know, very responsive in my opinion. Like, I'm tapping and there's literally no resistance. The screenshot button, home button, I just turned it on. As you guys can see, they do light up. So obviously, you can use these in 3 different ways with the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch OLED. You can use them like this. You can connect it to the joypad connector and have yourself a little controller to use on your Nintendo Switch. And by the way, I love the feel of this in the joypad mode. It literally feels like an Xbox One controller. Or you can just connect them to your Nintendo Switch. And by the way, these slide on so easily. Already connected. Very smooth. We're gonna go ahead and turn off my ring light for this. But as you guys can see, they respond nicely. The lights are pretty nice. All right, one thing I want to say before I move on to the whole LED feature about these Joy-Cons. The back of these Joy-Cons are actually textured. And it's actually like a really nice grip. That's honestly a big plus, as the regular Joy-Cons are just, you know, smooth finished. Not really like a whole lot of grip to it, and you can like easily fling it. Now, for the lights on these Joy-Cons, it's very easy to navigate through the light colors and the light modes. All you have to do is hold the T button, which is the button right here, and the button right here. It's just the second one from the top. And I'm gonna turn off my ring light for this and tap your joystick, and it will change the color. If you want to change both colors, you have to hold both the T buttons at the same time and just click your joystick to make a match, as you guys can see here. Now, let's go over the colors. So we have yellow, green, blue, a dark blue, purple, a rainbow color, red, orange, and back to yellow. Now that's just for the solid color light. If you guys want to have a cooler effect, you can activate breathing mode. So all you have to do is hold the T button and double tap your joysticks. And you're going to get the color changing breathing mode, as you guys can see here. Or if you double tap it again, you will get the multicolor rainbow breathing mode. And if you guys just want to turn them off, you just double tap them again and they turn off. But for me personally, I'm just going to put it on purple, as that's my favorite color. The other really cool feature about these Joy-Cons, you can adjust the vibration to 3 different levels. You can choose from 0% to 50% to even 100%. But in order to change your vibration, all you have to do is hold the T button, which is located right here and right there. And on the Joy-Con that you want to adjust the vibration on, all you have to do is move the thumbstick up to increase the vibration, or move the thumbstick down to decrease the vibration. And it will vibrate to give you feedback on what you set it to. By the way, this does come off very easily. All you do is hold that top button like a typical Joy-Con. It just slides off. But the other cool thing about these Joy-Cons, they do have a 6-axis motion control. In other words, for my racing game Nintendo Switch gamers, you can use these Joy-Cons to steer. Sadly, I can't showcase this, but these Joy-Cons do have motion control. Also, a really unfair but cool feature about these Joy-Cons / joypad is that it has turbo mode. And the best way I can describe turbo mode is just imagine playing a shooter game and you have a single fire weapon, single shot. You have to have a really good trigger finger for it to have a really nice fire rate. Now, instead of you rapidly tapping your right trigger to shoot, you can activate turbo mode, and all you have to do is hold the trigger, and it basically turns a single fire weapon into a fully automatic. Like I said, it's a very cool feature, gives you a very unfair advantage over your opponents. But if you are interested in using that setting, this is perfect for you. For me personally, I would not be using it. Of course, I'll be showing gameplay of that later on. But in order to activate turbo mode, all you have to do is hold the T button on the correlating Joy-Con that you want to activate turbo mode on, and you hit the button that you want to have a repetitive action when pressed. Now, the one feature that I love about NYXI Gaming products is that their Joy-Cons, Joypad, and Pro controllers all have back buttons. And having back buttons is such a plus. It gives you such an advantage over your opponents, and you program the button to your liking, you don't ever have to really leave your thumbsticks that much. Now, the only downside about the Joy-Cons, you can only program the correlating buttons on the Joy-Con to the back. So in other words, on the right Joy-Con, only the home button, the right stick, Y, X, A, B, plus button, your bumper, and your trigger, you can get programmed to the back button. And for your left Joy-Con, you can only program your screenshot button, left, right, up, down, your left stick, the minus button, the bumper, and the trigger to the back button. You can't flip-flop, so you can't have A on one side and B on the other, but it's still nice to have a back button on the back of your Joy-Cons. Now, to program your back button, it's very simple. Instead of hitting the T button, the second one from the top right here, you hold the top button. So all you have to do is hold it and hit the button you want to program. So I'm going to program A. Now, when I hit the back button, which I'm going to tap now, as you guys can see, my back button is now my A button. And I can change this to B if I really wanted to. So hold the M button, hit B. So now when I hit A and hit my back button, it's now my B. As you guys can see, it went back. And for the left Joy-Con, I'm going to program my back button to be my right. So I'm going to hold the M button, press right. And now when I hit my back button, as you guys can see, it's now my right button. Very easy and simple to program. And lastly, the one thing I want to talk about is the battery life of the Joy-Cons / joypad. You can get 8 to 12 hours of playing time, which isn't too shabby, and it takes about 2 to 3 hours to charge. Now I'll show you guys some gameplay of me using these, and there are 3 different play styles. So first thing first, I'm gonna use them while connected to the Switch. And to demonstrate how well these are, I'm gonna play some Rogue Company. So all I'm gonna do is go hop into a practice match real fast. Ooh, okay. Liking this so far. Not too shabby. I actually love the feel of this right now. Wow, I get a kill and I get downed. That's awesome. Now, the one thing I want to do right now is program my right trigger to turbo mode. And in order to do that, all you have to do is hold the T button, press RT, and now it's a fully automatic gun. Oh my goodness. You're not going to get me. Oh my God, you're going to get me. No, you're not going to get me. That's pretty dope. Now let's play in the docking mode. By the way, this will fit into your dock with no issues. As you guys can see right now, I'm putting it inside my dock and it fits perfectly. But the next playstyle I want to use is the joypad. Also, just want to point out the charging ports are located right here and right here for both Joy-Cons, but you can charge them on your Switch when you have it docked. But if you want to charge them individually, you can charge them using the ports. I'm honestly loving the feel of this so much. So easy to control, so easy to use. It's just so smooth. All right, well, that's unfortunate. I get it down and get down to myself. All right, now let's go ahead and put on the devotion. Now, when I press RT, you know, just gonna shoot. When I hold it, only shoots once. Now let's put it on turbo mode. You hold the T button, which is this one right here, then press RT. And now when I hold RT, it's gonna shoot repetitively, as you guys can see. It's now a fully automatic DMR, which is very broken in my opinion. Well, that was simple. There we go. So broken. And if you want to get really dumb with it, hold the turbo button, which is T, and press RT again. And now it's just going to keep shooting without you even have to press it. No way, no. No, I thought I was going to get the kill with that. Well, to turn it off, all you have to do is hold the turbo button and tap the button you activated. Now it's off. And while we're here, let's go ahead and try out the last playstyle when you use it, well, free-handed. Don't typically play shooters like this, but, you know, what if you have like a little bit of fun? Well, that was easy. Now, can I activate turbo mode like this? Yes, I can. All right, got turbo mode activated on my right trigger. Well, okay, this is so broken. All right, now the last thing I want to do is to compare the NYXI Gaming joypad to the official Nintendo Switch joypad and the PowerA Pro controller. So side by side, obviously the NYXI Gaming joypad is getting an upper hand. It's much larger. Plus, I mean, when you hold on to this one, it just feels small and uncomfortable in my opinion. With the NYXI Gaming joypad, it just feels more natural. It fits your hand better. It's not small. Your fingers go to the buttons properly without them like overlapping and like colliding with each other, as you guys can see here. And I definitely prefer the NYXI Gaming joypad over the official Nintendo Switch one. Now with the PowerA Pro controller, I'm honestly going to give the edge to the NYXI Gaming joypad over the Pro controller that you can get at GameStop. The joysticks and the feel of the Pro controller by PowerA is just, well, once again, it doesn't feel natural. It's actually kind of uncomfortable. I mean, yes, this is a legit controller, but when you have the NYXI Gaming Joy-Cons put in the gamepad mode, this is a much more comfortable controller. Plus, you have back buttons. So overall, I'm giving the edge to NYXI Gaming joypad. But once again, thank you NYXI Gaming for sending me out this product to review. Absolutely love it. I had high expectations and it passed. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. And if you guys have any questions about the NYXI Blitz Ice Cracking Style Wireless Joypad with 8 colors LED for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch OLED, leave a comment down below and I will reply to you as soon as possible. But besides that, if you guys did enjoy, I'll catch you guys in the next video and have a good one.